Hello, everyone. It is Trusty. I am back, and it has been a hot minute since I've done this. I forgot how to do everything. I couldn't find one of my lights. I couldn't figure out how to log into StreamYard to run the service. It has been a while since I've done a live sale, but I'm here. I am back. Ironically enough, I'm actually in the middle of a 6-week travel schedule, and it just so happened that this week I was able to do something on my standard Thursday night and couldn't do a huge sale because I didn't have a lot of time to prep for it, which is why I've been running around the house trying to get things organized for the last hour. But I asked some of my friends to join me, and we are going to do something different. It's not hugely different. I did when I first started doing the sales back in 2020. I started them really during the pandemic. That fall, for my 1-year anniversary of my channel and my business, I invited a lot of people to join me on my live sales and kind of did like partnership selling, and we went back and forth round robin. So it's kind of playing off of that a little bit, but we're changing things up. So what I've got is for the next 2 hours ish, we are going to rotate in 7 sellers, myself included. We're going to rotate in 7 sellers, and each seller is going to have 15 minutes to sell their items. Now, we are going to see how everyone does, myself included, because give me my druthers, I could spend 15 minutes selling one item. So we were going to try and crank through a little bit more, but it's kind of like dusting things off, kind of getting back in the swing of things. I forgot to send out one of the announcements, so I didn't do as much pre-publicity for this. So I do appreciate everyone who is joining in. I think the world has changed in many, many ways, but the online YouTube vintage world has changed since the last time I was regularly doing live sales. So we're going to see how this goes. If you follow on Instagram, and then also here on the YouTube channel, over the last 6 months or so, Beth from Sweet Treats, Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties, who will be joining us tonight, she kind of started the idea of drop sales, which were pre-recorded videos. So those have been going on off and on. A lot of people are doing them individually. She and I had been taking turns organizing those as groups. To be perfectly honest, they were not particularly successful for me. They were a lot of work to organize, to record it, and then put them out, and then having to monitor it. So I'm not saying that I am not saying we're not doing those anymore, but it became my turn to host something. And I decided, you know what, because of my travel schedule, I wanted to host something slightly different. And so that's why we're doing this as a live event. So we'll see how it goes. So I appreciate, again, everyone kind of signing in. I've got a bunch of people that have already come on. Some of the sneak peek of some of the previews of some of the sellers who will be joining us later. Beth is here from Carolina Princess, Sweet Treats and Pretties. She got her game on early because she had her own sale. She has been doing her own sales on Thursday evenings before my traditional time slot. She's continued to do those. And she did a kind of a speed selling event. So she was getting ready for tonight. So we've got Beth is here. Nancy is here from This Overstuffed House. She is on the schedule for tonight. Tiger is here. Toward the end. I tried to do it East Coast to West Coast so that as we got later in the evening, Vintagerous and Tiger are toward the end. I don't have the schedule right in front of me. Let's see. Heather is here from Antique Agenda. If you don't follow Antique Agenda, make sure you are following her channel. She and name just went out the end. Angela do co-host a great show. They just did one, I think it was last week or the week before, did a great kind of like what Katie and I used to do for deep dives and interviews. They kind of covered Victorian calling cards, and it was actually a really interesting chat, and it was great to be there. Delbert here from Proud American. Let's see. Dan is joining us. Hey, Dan. Bree is here. Bree was helping try and promote some things because she was one that reminded me I hadn't actually put out a link. Dawn is joining us. And the opening session is kind of just greetings and how things are going to work. So in this open slot until Beth comes on in 10 minutes, I will get to cover as many things as I can. Dawn, for those who've, since it has been a while since I've been on the channel, Dawn leads the Just One More Dachshund Rescue organization. And for those who followed my channel for the last couple of years, we are doing another JOMDR fundraiser. I've put out a couple of videos and a couple of posts on it. I need to put a little bit more out there. The short version of that is the fundraiser itself has now been scheduled. It is scheduled for Thursday, December 1st. And it will be a combination of live sale. I will actually have offer ups going on that evening to get some best dollar. We will put some items on my eBay store to also get some best dollars, some great things that have been donated. So at this point, if you're watching this either live or in the repeat, if you are interested in donating a mystery box, that was one of the biggest components of making. We raised over $5,000 last year, and almost about half of that came from the mystery boxes. So if you are interested in donating a mystery box, it can have anything you want in it. The only thing you're committing to is that you are donating all the contents and you're donating the shipping cost. So you will have to ship it. And the value of the box I ask for it to be at least $5. Or I'm sorry, $10, because the winner will receive 5 boxes. So if every box is at least a minimum of $10, then the value of the prize is at least $50. I will say my box last year was worth over $100, and several of the donors really outdid themselves. So depending on whose box you get, it's just kind of a fun thing to do. So if you're interested in donating a box, let me know. Send me an email. Don't comment in the chat because I'll never be able to go back and review all the chat. So send me an email if you're interested in donating. If you're interested in winning one of the boxes, you get an entry for every $5 you donate. So we're putting that out there. I should have made a little banner for it. But the email address is actually, Dawn, do you want to put that in there? I think it's paypal.me/JOMDR. Dawn can put that in the comments. If for every $5 you get a chance to win one of those sets of mystery boxes, just put Trusty in the message or the comments so that she knows that this is specifically for this fundraiser, because she has other fundraisers going on as well. So thanks for joining us, Dawn. Debbie, coming from Chicago, she donated quite a bit for the fundraiser last year. Kara from the Kitschy Corner. Okay, this is like really testing my memory because I have not looked at these names in quite some time. So Kara coming in. Rebecca Higgins. Let's see what I remember about Rebecca. I think she lives in Maine. If I remember that correctly. Oh, we got Nate coming in from down. I was going to say he is still down under, but from New Zealand. So thanks, Nate from New Zealand, for joining in. And let's see, did I miss anybody? Oh, Vintageous has joined us. So she's in the chat. She's coming up later for the live sale. And let's see, Tia Fane coming in from Canada. Hey, Tim, welcome, joining us. Patricia from Mayberry Caboodles, thanks so much for joining us. Auntie Christie's coming in. I haven't seen Auntie Christie in quite some time, so welcome back. Well, I haven't seen anybody, so what am I saying? So I appreciate anybody being here. Love your little thumbnail image thing. That weather vane is kind of cool. Kelly B has joined. She was on Beth's channel earlier, so thanks for joining us, Kelly. And Cheryl Ross has joined us again. Thanks. I'm going to be coming back in, Cheryl. Karen coming in from the West Coast. Thanks, Karen, for joining us. And let's see, I have several timers set for this evening. Oh, we got Dana from Grace 2010H. Dirt Road Memories, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. And let's see, that's okay. All caps is fine. You're just shouting at us because you're so happy to be here. Yvonne joining us. It's Sawdust. So I'm really happy that people come back because I've been so gone for so long. When I do post videos, YouTube's even going, who are you? And my videos barely get any playtime because I've fallen out of the algorithms, out of sight, out of mind, that kind of thing. So it's very nice to have people remember us and come back. And hopefully it'll be fun tonight. I have a series of timers set. And I'm watching the time. So the first one is going to go off in 6 minutes. So at every quarter of an hour, we'll have a new seller come in. Beth is coming in at a quarter past the hour. So at 14 past the hour, I have the timer set to go off so I can pull her in. Sheila and get 15 minutes. So then at 29 minutes past the hour, you'll hear the alarm because it's right here. When the 29-minute alarm goes off, that's her 1 minute warning. I will then bring the next seller in. So it'll be like a little weird minute or so where everyone has to transition. So it's kind of like, you got a 15-minute window, but kind of your opening window and your closing window are going to be a little wonky. So I'll be very curious how everyone is going to be selling their items tonight, including myself. I'm going to cheat though, because I'm hosting. So I'm actually going to show one item really quick to kick things off before Beth comes on. And then I'm the last slot. So if I go longer than 15 minutes, it's my show. So people can walk away if they want. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. So let's see. Oh, so, okay. There's something going on with, the newest rescue. If you're in a bad mood, don't follow Dawn's posts, because I would take that back. There are some that are very, very poignant and very heart-filled, and you have the best hope of the world, and others or you could just look at them and say, well, okay, my life isn't that bad. But she's a noble beast. And I didn't mean that in a negative way. But a noble entity, that sounded worse. She's a noble person who takes care of these dogs. And I know I could not do it. I would not be able to deal with some of the things that have to be done for dogs that have been abandoned, have been abused. So what she's doing is fantastic. So it's a great cause, and I'm happy. I've had to change things up, and unfortunately had to back off a little bit this coming year for the fundraiser, but still happy to do it, and really looking forward to getting that out there. So let's see. So I've got a couple minutes. I just quickly jumping through it. It's jumped a couple of times. So I'm afraid I've skipped somebody, but hopefully I didn't miss anybody in the sets. And thank you. It is nice to be back. I was a little stressed as I was getting organized, but I do enjoy this. The problem was life just kind of got in the way. I travel a lot for work. If you didn't at the very beginning, I am in the middle of a 6-week travel schedule right now. It just happened that this night I was going to be home, so I could do something. But when with theater, so with my travel schedule, I can't even do theater. But when I'm here, I'm doing theater, and I just could not commit to the weekly live sales. And it was almost becoming a chore. And so now I want to do it when I want to do it. And tonight I was looking forward to it because I think it'll be fun. So I'm going to start with one thing in my last couple of minutes. Give me my first test of speed selling before Beth comes on. So I did this last year. I started my business and my channel in October, November in 2019. So this is kind of like my anniversary period. And I did this last year for my anniversary as well. And I'm only going to do this once a year. I'm selling, if you've noticed on Instagram, on YouTube, there's all these programs that you can do sponsorships. You can buy me a coffee. You can become a member. You can subscribe, and you get all these things. And they're lovely things. I've never offered them because one of the things that you get as part of that perk is like extra content. Hello, I can barely make enough content as it is. I can't start giving extra content. So I just never did it. And so what I kind of created is this other program. So it's kind of like a little support Trusty, but you get something for it. So what I've done is I've created a postcard of the month club. And the way it works is you get, shockingly enough, one postcard a month. And they are going to be vintage postcards. They will all have been used. So this one is, thought I had years on all these. This one is 1921. This one is 1909. This one is 1907. I just have stacks of these. And what you get is in the postcard of the month club, you just get a random postcard in an envelope. I don't, trying to reuse it or anything. It'll have the stamp on it, and it's just going to be a random location. It'll be a random era of whatever it is. And I basically offer it as, and there's my first alarm. I offer it as what's my 1-minute warning? It's kind of like a package to support me, but you're getting something out of it. So the way the packages work is you get two choices. You can do a postcard of the month for 12 months. That is $50. So basically it's like $4 and something a month, or you can get a 6 months where I'll send you one every other month, because I'm only going to do this once a year. Every other month you get a 6 month, and that is $25. So if you want a yearly postcard of the month club, give me Y, and that'll be $50. And if you want a half a year, you want the 6 months, give me an H, and you'll get 6. So year is $50 and age is $25. Yeah, just Soulmate. Somebody donated one to Soulmate as an anonymous gift last year. So you can give them as gifts. You can give them for yourself. Hopefully you'll have fun with it. And so that is mine. And Beth is here, and it is starting. So
I am starting. I'm prepped and ready because I just been practicing for like an hour.
No roll.
Okay, y'all. My name is Beth. If you don't know me, my channel is Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. I ship out of Houston, Texas. So consider that when you're shipping. I need your first name, your last name, your YouTube name, your email address, your PayPal email address, your complete mailing address to this email address right here for any item that you claim tonight. And I'm going to see how good I can do this. I thought I was prepared. So let's see. My first item for y'all tonight is a vintage terry cloth apron. It is 18 and a half by 22 inches at the bottom. It's 17 inches at the very top right here. The ties are 25 inches. It is got a beautiful little yellow, I think these are tulips. Aren't these tulips, y'all? But it is in great condition, no rips, tears, or stains. And this is $12, number 4. $12, number 4 for the vintage terry cloth apron with the yellow flowers. It even has the little flower pots on there. I've even washed it and ironed it out. So that is my first item, number 4, $12. I see you, Sawdust. Thank you very much. And I appreciate that. All right. The next is a lot of 2. I think that there's some kind of pre-voting thing coming up. Don't know. Got holes in my walls from all of the plumbing issues that I have. So that's my focus there. I have a Jimmy Carter pin that is 3 inches in diameter, and a Miss Nancy Reagan that is 1.5 by 2.5 inches. These are just little ephemera pins here. You're going to get the set of these pins, both pins, $7, number 10. Both of the pins, $7, number 10 for that. Okay. And let's go on to the owl pendant. I'm watching the chat. The owl pendant. Here is my owl pendant. It is silver tone with, I'm not going to say it's turquoise, but what I am going to say is that it is the turquoise colored stone with the brown veining in it, which is more characteristic of turquoise. It does have the gemstone eyes there. It is a silver tone. It is a pendant. So you would put it on a necklace. It's got great detail right here. It is 1.5, no, 1 3/4 inches by 3/4 inches. This owl pendant is $14, number 2. $14, number 2 for the owl pendant with what is like turquoise. I cannot guarantee that it is turquoise. That is number 2. Yes, I do. I've been practicing. The next is a little pie bird. I got a little black pie bird here. It is 3.5 inches by 2 inches. Here's the base. It is not marked in any way, but it is got the little painted on eyes on both sides. No chips, cracks, or anything like this in this cute little pie bird. And the pie bird is going to be $5, number 8. $5, number 8 for the pie bird. And I'm actually doing pretty good, y'all. And I just practice. Patrick, thank you so much for the opportunity to come on and be part of this. This is super fun. Now, this one will probably take me a minute. I see Bree for number 8. Thank you, Bree. Bree's getting a good box. All right. This one is an ephemera pack. The ephemera pack is from 1915, May of 1915, from a couple of different magazines. There are over 167 pieces of ephemera. What I tried to do was save some magazines from this era. There are some full page pieces. The date is at the top here. There are all kinds of ads. I'm just going to quickly show you some, but I love this. Helps for housekeepers. from 1915. Some of those are quite interesting to read. You are going to get a full page ad. This does come in a cardboard mailer. There is lots of fashion in these. I've sold several of these ephemera packs. This one again has big pieces, little pieces. Some of them I have actually cut out to try to save them. There may be a towel. There may be some advertisements there. Let me see what else is in here really quickly. Just some headings if you are a junk journaling. Let's see. Kind of, yeah, T-Pain, yeah, exactly. More fashion. There are small pieces, big pieces, but there are over 167. So when they're really small pieces, y'all, I actually didn't even count them. But we do have some beautiful 1915 ephemera here. There's even some dish sets. Here's another woman's picture. Great for any of your junk journalers or card makers. This whole set, whole set with all of the pieces, 167 plus pieces of May 1915 ephemera is $8, number 6. $8, number 6 for the whole bag. All right. I have jewelry because why not? I have a ton of jewelry. This is a gunmetal expandable cuff bracelet. So here's the gunmetal, which is a darker black metal. It also has some faceted cabochon stones here in the front. And it is a cuff bracelet. You can see that it's set in links, set in sections like this. This is a 2 1/4 inch gunmetal cuff bracelet that is 1 1/2 inch wide. The bracelet is going to be $12, number 1. $12, number 1 for that bracelet. All right. I'm doing good, right, Patrick? All right. The next is an Avon little owl. This had some, I don't remember what the scent is. I'm going to say it's good grandma smell because, you know, Avon has some smells to it. But I do have a little white owl with the gold eyes. It is marked Avon. The base is glass. The top is plastic. It does have great detail. There's been a lot of these floating around, but I think it makes a really good ephemera. Yes, it's a good, meaning like you like to smell grandma, not like that funky grandma smell. You know what I mean? The owl is 3 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. It is marked Avon here. If I can show it on the bottom. There it is. It is going to be $5 for the Avon owl, number 9. My grandma smelled like Ben Gay. This smelled like my grandma, y'all. Oh, it's almost like a little bit of perfume, but not too much, not too overpowering. That was $5, number 9. Okay, let's brighten things up with some funeral home ephemera. Because, you know, that's always light and cheerful. This is a Tim's Funeral Home thermometer. Now, the thermometer is not working unless it is like 110 degrees. It's not. Tim's Funeral Home, I want to get the information there to let you see how old, kind of age it out. You see that the phone number there does not have all of the digits. It's in 2 different locations. It is a Tim's Funeral Home piece that they, I guess, gave out. I don't know, like a prize. I'm not sure. Yeah, such a great collection. It is going to be $20, y'all. It is 5 by 4 inches. It does have the original hanger there. And it is going to be number 7. Number 7 for the Tim's Funeral Home thermometer. And it is a great ephemera piece, especially for Halloween or anybody that does the morning jewelry or anything like that. All right. I got a brooch. And this is a, can't date this brooch, y'all. So it's a 1x1 brooch. It's kind of like a Jelly Belly brooch, except this is a solid stone here. They're both like a pearlesque faux pearl. It's just a weird little bird. Just a weird little bird. It does have the rollover C clasp. It's not a safety clasp. It's more like just the regular C clasp, as you can see right here, where it will come out and under. My grandma smelled like garlic. Kelly, I see you for number 7. Thank you. Let's see. Kelly B. Got you. And this little brooch, it's gold tone with the faux. Now the eye appears to be painted on. The belly is black. And there is the older pin with the C there, class. It is 1x1 inch, and it is $8, number 3. $8, number 3, for just the wacky bird. All right. And another item. I'm looking at my time, Patrick. I need a time count.
You're good. You still got 4 minutes before your 1 minute warning.
Good. Okay. This is an applesauce jar set. Now you're getting 3 pieces because it's the jar with the lid, the spoon, and the underplate. It is hand painted. It is Japan. There's the sticker there. This saucer is 5 inches. Okay. You have the matching jar that is also hand painted. It is 4.5 to the top of the lid. It is 3 inches in diameter. So you're going to get those pieces. You're also going to get the spoon that accompanied it. And the spoon is marked Japan right here. So you're going to get this whole hand-painted applesauce set. According to Dolores, that's what this is called. Never heard of one my whole wide life. But I'm learning things. No chips, no cracks. Does have a little bit of the gold gilding around the edge. But it is an amazing set. It is going to be $15, number 5. $15. Jam set, maybe? Could have been. Jelly, jam. But she said like an applesauce. I don't know. What did you put applesauce on? Maybe pork? But it's a hand painted piece, and it is in amazing shape. You're going to get all of the pieces as it came from the estate sale. It is very pretty. All right, I think I have time for one more thing, Patrick. And I'm going to do, this just came from my other piece. And that is, I have a lot of 25 pair of earrings. They are the smaller earrings, so they're going to be this size, or dangles, maybe apple butter, yes. There are some posts in there. There are some art glass earrings in there. There's at least one new pair of earrings there. There are 25 pair for $15. So do the math. It's like 60 cents a pair. So if you're a reseller, and that is going to be $15, number 37. $15, number 37 for the set. And this one has the two-tone dangle earrings in there, some new ones. But $15, number 37 for 25 pair of earrings.
You might be able to crank through one more item.
Oh, you want me to do one more?
Sure. Yeah, the timer hasn't gone off yet.
All right, so this is a set of 2. Oh, it's like the race. Okay, set of 2 Christmas bangles. One has a reindeer on it. One has Santa with bells. These are the ones that you pinch on and off. They are silver tone. $5 for the set. And we're going to say this is number 11. Number 11 for 2 Christmas silver tone bracelets. Okay.
Look at that perfect timing. So that's your 1 minute warning if you want to try and squeeze something else in. Nanny Foo-Foo is picking up number 11.
Okay, I'll do this one, and that's it, I swear. Okay, this is also going to be $4. $4. This was from my jewelry clearance. This is a 36-inch necklace, $4. It's got the yellow glass seed beads, 2 wooden beads, and accompanied with yellow acrylics. It is strung, not plastic strung. It's on string. It is $4, number 12. $4, number 12 for the 36-inch necklace. Thank you, Nanny Fufu. Thank you for everyone who came and shopped.
And thank you so much for joining us, Beth. I know you had a long day because you just did your own sale and then you jumped onto this one. So you even cranked through more than you thought you would. So this is a challenge. I didn't keep track of how many items you had.
I had 10, 11, 12, 13. I did 13.
Wow.
Okay, the gauntlet's been dropped. We'll see.
Woo!
All right,
Thanks.
we've got
fun.
Katie with us. So here we go. Thanks for joining us, Katie. This slot is yours.
Oh, of course. All right, folks. It is speed round selling, which I'm very excited about. So I'm just going to jump right into it. You guys know I'm Vintage and Vinyl. If you need to email me after purchasing something tonight, my email is down, I'm sure, in the description box. And of course, I can put that into the chat after my time's up. So we'll go ahead and jump in. One of the first items I'm really excited about tonight is this fantastic Wade Whimsy's little lion. And look, guys, he is still in the package. Have you ever seen a Wade Whimsy in the package? I found this on the world's longest yard sale. There are all the other Wade Whimsies that you could get with this little set. Now, it does have a 2-digit zip code. I mean, a 5-digit zip code. So we do know that that dates this to past 1963. And it is just a fabulous piece, new in the package. Little lion, he's absolutely adorable. And if you would like this Wade Whimsy in the package, he is going to be just $12 by giving me number 8. $12, number 8. Hey, Carrie. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, I don't have time for hellos. All right, so that's that fella. We're just going to move right along. This next item I got in a tiny little town in Georgia, and I was thrilled to find it. It is the most unique thing I have ever seen. It is a 1902-1901 Mercer YMCA book. And what's inside of this is a whole bunch of amazing advertisements. Now, of course, it's seen better days, but we've got the shoe advertisement, tailors and drapers, men's and boys clothing. And then if you continue to look inside, you've got American Dental Parlors. There's the beautiful front. And of course, there's a calendar inside. And this person used this as a little diary. So if you continue to look through this, it talks about the YMCA programming, some of the other classes they offer. And then if you stay, here is the laundry list. And this person has kind of kept a little diary of their laundry that they had done. And
is the calendar 1901? Is that what it said?
Yeah, the calendar is 1901, 1902. Now, this is a little loose from the cover, but it is there and it could be easily glued back in. Look at this old ad for the Empire Coal Company. Just absolutely amazing. And then, of course, if you flip through this, and I'll let the buyer do this, you get all the lesson schedules, dental ads again, and then a little writing from the gentleman that owned this, which I just think is so fantastic. It's a little pocket calendar. So if you'd like this 1902 YMCA book, 1901, 1902, you can have it for $15 by giving me number 9. $15, number 9 for the YMCA book. And I just think this is an amazing time capsule in history for sure. So that is that item. And of course, I wouldn't be Vintage Vinyl if I weren't bringing a brooch tonight. So yes, I've got a fabulous little brooch. This is a gorgeous Austrian crystal brooch. This has made its way all the way to Canada and then back to me because there was a little shipping issue, but it is back. And the lovely person that originally purchased this wanted me to share it with all of you instead of sending it back out again. So everybody has another shot at this fabulous, gorgeous piece. And it is just fantastic in this light blue with the brushed metal. It is 1.5 inches. It has these very sparkly stones on the inside. Not prong set, but fantastic. It's a little flower basket, not marked, but you can just tell it's Austrian by those Aurora Borealis stones that sparkle like no tomorrow. So if you would like this brooch, you can have it for $20 by giving me number 4. $20 by giving me number 4 for this amazing, fabulous brooch. And I see lots of friends in the chat. So hello and welcome to all of you guys. I'm so excited you all are here. My next item up tonight is this piece here, which I absolutely love. I found this on the yard sale, and the front drew me to it, of course, because it is sort of a interesting cloth-bound children's book. And of course, it's a jolly story book, so of course it goes right along with Christmas. But I flipped it open, and I saw a little Louie. And you know what? You can't pass up a little pug. So he was so adorable. This book has seen a little bit of wear and tear, but the copyright on this illustration is 1907, and the copyright for the other illustration is 1899. So this book has been around, and I love that the person who owned this put their name on top. I know people feel differently about that, but I just love that little interesting piece of history from the person. Now, what I find interesting about this is the little picture for the dog says binding up poor Fido's wounds. So I have no idea what happened to this poor little guy, but evidently this is not a jolly story. And of course, there's different little fun graphics in here. Look at this other dog and this sweet little girl. Just absolutely amazing. It says, Mr. Purr, though he's quite an aristocat, is always a polite to a poorer cat. He greets humble friends in a cordial way, which is much to his credit, I'm sure you will say. To bed by candlelight, give a mother a kiss and a new good night. When a tiny kitten's a sleepy head, it's certainly time to think of bed. So that's one of the little stories inside, which I think is cute. So all the pages are here that I can tell, and it's got this wonderful snow scene on the back. I just think in a little vignette, this would be amazing. So this Jolly Stories from 1907, 1899 is just going to be $12 by giving me number 7. $12, number 7 for the Jolly Stories book, and it measures, for anyone wanting to put it into a display, it measures roughly a little under 7 inches. So it is just fabulous. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, now my next 2 items are a pair. You get both of these. And these are Edison battery oil bottles. And yes, they still have some of the little oil stuck in the bottom. These are manufactured by Thomas Edison. And I did do some research. And you know what? To be honest, other than battery oil, I'm not quite sure what these were for. I don't know if they were for the phonograph players, for the diamond discs. I have no idea. I've been researching, asking people. I've had these actually for a couple of months now, if not longer, and I just can't find any information on them, but they are fabulous. And I love the embossed front on the bottle. They are gorgeous. And see on the bottom here, you can see who they were manufactured by, that glass, which is just fantastic. So you're going to get the pair of these. They measure 4 inches tall. They've got that wonderful rusty, crusty feel on the top. They do have a tiny little residue of oil in the bottom, but if you wanted to soak these, you could get that out. I wanted to leave it in there because I thought it really added to the rusty, crusty character of these pieces. And of course, it's got Thomas A. Edison on the side there on both bottles. So the pair of the Edison bottles are just going to be $10 for the pair. That's just $5 each. And it is going to be number 15. Number 15, $5 for the Edison bottles, if you guys are interested. All righty. Yeah, I know, right? You should oil your batteries. Who knows? And Sandra Smith, I see you. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Sandra. All right, I got you down. Now, my next item is kind of fun. I found this as well on the yard sale, and I think that this is a wonderful tin, and I bought it for myself. And then I got home and I thought, that looks oddly familiar. Well, no wonder I liked it, because I already have one. So I thought, what a perfect little item to bring to this sale for all of you guys that want to start a Tobackiana collection. And this is a great first tin to start. It's the older Prince Albert tin. It has some fantastic graphics on it. And actually, a lot of people that I know use these not only as a little fun display piece, but they keep their Band-Aids or other things inside of it in their purse. And it's a fun little tin. I've even seen people put business cards. Yes, Prince Albert in a can. We have to let him out, right? Here he is. He's being let out. So this fabulous little Prince Albert tobacco tin with the process patent, July 30th, 1907 on the back is there, and it is just wonderful. And look at this, does not bite the tongue. Just a fabulous little rusty crusty tin. This is the pocket style tobacco tin, and you can have this fabulous little tin here for only $10. $10 by giving me number 20. $10, number 20 for the Prince Albert tobacco tin. And yes, for the new king, Patrick's talking about that. Yeah, if you ever find the Prince Albert tins with the new king under it, you've really got something quite special, because that's not your average Prince Albert tin. All right. Oh, Brigia got one from me. Yay. And Delbert, congratulations, Del. That's the perfect little tin for you. All right, Delbert, I am so thrilled you're getting that. Okay, my next item, you probably saw this over on Instagram, is the cutest little thing. Absolutely perfect for a display. So rusty, crusty, and industrial. Just something that's right after my own heart. And this is a fabulous little Busy Boy 1950s toolbox, tool chest with safe vinyl tools. Now, I will say that this did not have the original tools in it when I bought it. So it says here rubber-like vinyl tools, and it's got that really cool globe graphic for the Ohio Art Company that made the lithography on this tin. But it came with more modern tools. So whoever found this did a nice job by trying to put tools back in here, but they're not the original tools. But you will get a plastic set of pliers. You will get a fun little pipe wrench or monkey wrench, depending on what you call it. And it says tools on it. You get a little screwdriver, Phillips head. And then you get this little thing here with bolts in it. And of course, it's got the little pieces here that you can unscrew. So if you have a kid, they can play with these. Now it is missing one of the bolts, but this was not the original pieces that came with it, but it does add for a very cute, adorable little display. You can set it up like this, or you can take the tools out and prop it up like this and have this amazing little fun display. And of course, it still has its little handle. I just think that this box is adorable with some great graphics. The possibilities for this are endless. It does measure 8 inches by about 2 1/4. So it's just so fantastic. And look at the red on here. It's just the perfect amount of wear. It's not too worn. The graphics are still visible with the little adorable boy there, but it does have a little bit of wear to it, which I like. So the Busy Boy toolbox came from the world's longest yard sale. It was one of my prize finds, and it is going to be just $18 by giving me number 20. $18, number 20 for the adorable little tool chest with tools. And this is just such a fun set. It really is. And of course, you could add anything you wanted to it or your own tools inside of it if you like. So I really, really like that piece. Yeah, they're non-marking. So I guess because they're vinyl, you could probably scrape it against a wall and it wouldn't make a mark, which is nice. Okay, now this was another piece. Again, I found a lot of cool things on the yard sale that I found. I think this was in Signal Mountain, if I'm not mistaken. But I was driving through and there was a whole bunch of little tables with some vinyl records and fun things. And the lady had this, and I just absolutely fell in love with it and thought, how perfect would this be for a 4th of July display? You've got the stars with kind of that cream and navy blue color. Of course, all year round, if you love kitchen stuff or old diner things or just advertising in general, this is perfect. What this is these are paper linen caps. So when you pull out the side of the box, it has all of these really cool little paper graphics on it.
1 minute warning.
Green color. Okay, great. And these are probably from the 1940s, if I had to guess, with great graphics. So you're getting all of these paper caps that are new old stock in the box. This is missing its side, but the other one is here. And you can have this whole set here for just $12 by giving me number 5. $12 number 5, absolutely perfect for a fun diner display, 4th of July, or any type of advertising. And yeah, framing this would be fabulous in a shadow box.
It's great
So-
that the hats are still in there too.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing.
And you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hats are still in there. I don't know originally how many came with this, but that's a lot of hats, which is pretty amazing. So I was really thrilled to find that piece. So that is all I have. Now, just a quick note. I know you're keeping on schedule, Patrick, but I am going out of town tomorrow to Texas. I will be gone a full week. So when I get back, I will ship and invoice everybody's packages there from the sale tonight. So just don't be alarmed if you don't see anything from me for the next couple of days. But I do have your order, and I will get it shipped out the moment I get back.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us, Katie.
Thanks,
and now
Patrick.
we've got Nancy from This Overstuffed House. Take it away.
Hi! And if I look different, it's because between tripping over kittens, I can't find my glasses. So if I squint, it's because I'm trying to read my paper. I am Nancy from This Overstuffed House. If you haven't seen my channel, I inherited 3 estates from people who were, shall we say, collectors of stuff. So it's always a treasure hunt here, and you never know what I'm going to have for sale, because it can be everything from stuff from the last 20 years to the last 100 years. So let's get started and have some fun. That's my email address. I do need the usual things. I need your YouTube name. If it's different from your actual name, your shipping address, your actual name, your email for PayPal, because that's what I use for invoicing, and I think that covered all the basics. And I am shipping from just outside of Philadelphia, so I'm all the way over on the East Coast. So let's get started. I have something great for the winter coming up. This is it's called Universal Cambridge was the company. Now, what caught my eye was it says oven proof. Most of their stuff is casserole dishes and all from the 1930s and 1920s, but it's thicker and it is oven proof, and it still has the cork stopper. The cork is still nice and pliable and soft and not falling apart. So you could fill this up with hot water at your desk for tea or hot toddies, whatever you want to put in there for the winter. It does have a little crazing, and there is, I don't know if you can just see it there. I looked, and that does not seem like, I can't feel that running with my finger over it, but I think that's a deep crazing line because it doesn't seem to be a crack, but it is in great shape. That's the only flaw. Even the silver around the rim is still in good shape. And this is, the picture is $20 from the early 1930s with this pattern. It is number 48. I love it that it said oven proof, because then you can put hot water in there. Another surprising thing I have, who collects their Pyrex? Now, this is the pink gooseberry, but on some things I found them also calling it the Cinderella casserole. I don't know why. It does not have the lid, but it is the 1.5.
Cinderella is the pour spouts.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know my Pyrex.
The small one is to pour into cupcakes, and the large one is to pour into cake batter.
Oh, I thought that was for the mixing bowl.
Yeah, so I've never seen the Cinderella as a casserole. So
yeah,
that's the only time I've ever heard it, but the 2 different sizes. Are those the same size pours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But this was something that we found tucked in the attic at my grandmother's I don't think it was ever used. There's absolutely no wear to this pattern. You can feel the actual raised up of the pattern. There's no scratches to it. There's no scratches in it. We found it wrapped up in newspaper in a trunk, but it was the only piece. So I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it was never used when I found it. So it is in great shape. I just don't have the lid. And this is $25 for this Pyrex pink gooseberry, and it is number, that's the wrong card. It's hard to do this not being able to see. It is number 56. Now we'll carefully tuck that over there. Now I have one of the things we're starting to find in going through it is there was a lot of craft stuff, not only from me, but from my mother, from my grandmother, different grandmother. And I have multiples of these. I have these ribbon embroidery banners, and these are from 1996, I think it had said. One makes Gardening Joy, and the other makes Birds in, what is it? Birds in a Topiary. Now I have 2 of the birds, and I have 4 of the gardening one. So each kit, these would be $7 each. So if you want one, you'd put the number and the letter B for the birds and the letter G for the gardening one. And as I said, I do have some multiples of this one. I have 2 of the birds and then 4 of the gardening one. But they are $7 each. They are still sealed, unopened kits from the 90s. I think, you know, even if you didn't want to hang it, they'd make awesome bookmarks. So these are $7 each, and they are number 36. So you would put 36B if you want a bird, or 36G if you would like one of the gardening ones. And we also have, I didn't put them on my list. I also have baby kit. I have 2 of them. Now the reason I'm offering them up together is they're from the same series. You can see the little creatures there, and this is for holding all of the diapers. Everything is in there to make it. The actual thing is already made. You just need to do the embroidery work. And it's the same with this one. They did a whole series with this green and this greenish teal and purple. And this is a little pillow to hang on the doorknob to let people know the baby's sleeping, and a little cozy thing for the bottle to keep it warm. So they are both in there, and you can see how the bag is already made, and you just have all the Aida cloth there. Now, normally these things used to be like $25 each, but for the 2 of them, for both of them, and I have 2 sets of these. So it would be, kitten, get away from me. I have 5 rescue kittens right now, and Mike was supposed to lock them in his room, but somebody's climbing up behind me. So for the 2 of them, it would be $25. It'll be $25, number 44. And you'll get both the kits. And you created an avalanche. $5 says it's Gimli. Yep, sure enough. Okay. Now, I also sometimes find jewelry. So I have a few pieces tonight. I have, let go. Oh, there we go. So this is a pressed piece. You can see the back. And it's a nice size for going on your coat lapel. But this is got the long bar pin. It is an older piece. This is one of the pieces from my great aunts. The bow pin is going to be $7 and is number 82. $7, number 82. And then I have a vintage piece of Sarah Coventry that also has a fairly long piece to it, a pin part, and it has, see if I can get something behind it. But you can see the berry parts kind of have a coral color, and then it's this nice twisted leaf is the pin part, the basic back of it. It does say Sarah on the back, so it is a vintage Sarah Coventry pin. My mother, I know, was selling Sarah Coventry in the early 70s, so I'm pretty sure this is from then. And the Sarah Coventry pin is $10. It is $10. It is number 51. $10, number 51. Yes, little man, what do you want? You need to go. Excuse me, Kitty, interrupt us. Down. That's Gimli. All the kittens were named after Lord of the Rings, and he's the biggest troublemaker. Now, this piece, because not all the jewelry I find is vintage, but some of it is quite cool looking. This happens to be an acrylic piece, and it's lovely light green. I'll try to get something white behind it. You'll have to forgive me, my lighting is also a little whacked because they knocked the lamp over and they knocked the floor lamp over, so everything's a little out of kilter. But look how long this is. Boom. This is 30 inches long. You have, and an extender, so you can wear this any way you want. If you want to double up the chain, if you want to shorten it, lengthen it, you've got it. And it's really, it looks like it should be extremely heavy, but it's not. It's actually acrylic beads, but they look really good. They do really look like the glass. So some of what I find is not necessarily vintage, but looks cool and looks vintage. So this is only $4 for the 30-inch necklace. It's $4 and it's number 59. $4, number 59. Now, I also have a vintage pair of porcelain bookends. Now, unlike many vintage porcelain bookends, these are not filled with sand. They do have the original felting on the bottom. You can get, you could put new felt on the bottom. A lot of times older bookends are filled with sand to give them weight. These are not. So if you have nice short little books, it is a wonderful porcelain pair. There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no crazing. They are in great shape. I've had these for a long time, but my books have gotten a lot bigger. I need heavier bookends. So this lovely little pair is $20, because if anybody's tried to search for bookends, you know that they can be crazy expensive. But these little guys, I would love them to find a new home where they could be appreciated. So the bookends are $20 and they are number 20 for the bookends. Oh,
1 minute warning.
Warning. And I really want to put this ephemera up because I would like these to find a home too. I have 3 things of vintage baby ephemera. These are all unused. These are to thank you for the baby gift. There are, I've forgotten now. There's 8. I think there's 8. There's 8 of these. This is a pack of 5. It's not even opened. The little girl is in pink. These, there's, I think, 8 of these. I know exactly what year these are all from. These are from 1965 because this was my birth announcement. I actually have one in my baby book. The only thing in my baby book, but I have one. So these vintage baby announcements and the baby gift cards would be $12, and they are number 76 because I tend to find a lot of weird ephemera. All right, thank you. Have a good night, guys. I knew I couldn't get through this without a kitten.
You did it.
Thanks, Nance, for joining, and thanks, Cindy, for joining us from Mimi's Treasure Cottage. It is all yours.
Hey, this is going to be really interesting. All right, so I have, first of all, I ship from Ohio. Can't forget to tell you some of the little particulars. I ship from Ohio, and I am invoicing for my sales on Monday. Just so you guys are aware, if you came to my sale last night, I have live sales on my channel every week, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you happen to come last night, your purchases from last night will be combined with tonight, and they'll all be invoiced on by Monday. So anyway, so I have a few things. I'm going to do things. I've been trying to figure out how I can do the best. Thank you, Tiger. How I can do the best thing here and the quickest thing and the most stuff. And I think I'm going to do them as choices. So I have several sets of choices. I'm going to show you the items, tell you if they, point out anything that you need to know about them. And then I will give you a number. And so the first person in the chat with that number gets choice of those items. And then I'll go down the list and see if anybody else wants items from that set. So I've got several of those sets going in different price points. So they'll all be the same price. And then you guys will just claim them in the chat. So hi, everybody. I can't see any chat here on my phone. I do have a chat over beside. And thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. All right, guys. So the first lot that I have, the first set, everything in this lot is going to be $15. And let me start off by showing you this adorable little poodle. Poodle with glasses. Isn't this fun? Poodle's got fur. It's cute little pink fur. Very, very kitschy. If you know my channel, you know that I am totally into the kitsch. I love it. There's always got to be some element of kitsch. It is made in Japan. It's marked on the bottom. There are no chips or cracks on it. It does have a little adhesive stuff going on there, here and there, but that's very common. Other than that, look at that adorable poodle. So that's your first choice. Your second choice is going to be this Christmas diorama ornament. Look at that. This is glass. It is flocked. Very cool with the white flocking on it. And we have the little image inside of an angel. Very cool. This is the bottom. It's a really nice little piece. That's the second piece in this lot. And then the third piece in this lot is going to be this adorable little baby doll. Isn't this cute? With a little crocheted dress. Cute little baby, has the little open and closed eyes. The baby's in really nice condition. There was a tag when I bought it that said that it was ideal. I'm wondering if I can see that. Yes, I think I see it. Ideal doll right on the little back there. Cute little baby. The dress probably needs to be washed a little bit, but still very cute. So as I said, everything in this choice set is going to be $15. And the number that you can claim in the chat for the choice is number 16. Number 16 will get you choice of those 3 items. And again, if the first person doesn't claim everything, then we'll go down the line. Number 16, $15 for those 3 items, number 16. I'll wait just a second before moving on. And I will keep these handy. So if you don't jump in right now, I'll come back to it because I'm on limited time. So we're going to move on. So that set was set number 16. I'm not seeing anything. We will move right along. moving along. Baby doll, diorama ornaments, and poodle. That was our first set. All right, second set of items is this cool photo button. These were very common around the turn of the century. And on the back here, it would have had a like a little stand on it. It does not have the stand, but it does have the metal photo button. So we've got that. I have this beautiful carnival glass tumbler. And it is, what did I write it down here? This is grape and cable is the pattern on this. And this is made by Joe St. Clair, and it is signed, I don't know if you can see it, on the inside of the cup. This is a Joe St. Clair grape and cable tumbler. It's in really good condition. I think I just saw a little straw mark, which is what I was drawn to. But we got that cute little tumbler. So we got the photo button, the tumbler, and then apropos to our friend Katie, hi Katie, who's in the chat, I brought some typewriter tins. So I have 3 typewriter tins. I have this one here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open all of them or not. Probably better if I don't. It'll take all my time. They open. This is the back of this first one. It is a set of 3. So this is a choice lot of 3 different sets of items. The tumbler, the picture, and then we've got the tin. So this is the next typewriter tin. And then this is the third typewriter tin. What is it? It says Elders brand typewriter tin, Dayton, Ohio. And this is the back. Love the colors. I love the red on them. So those are our 3 things. I'm actually going to put them on my little stand here so we don't forget. Although you won't be able to see the photo button. Won't be able to see the photo button. Anyway, each one of those items is going to be $15. So the 3 tins count as 1 item. They are number 21, and it is for choice. And I'll show this here to you for you so you can see what your choices are. Number 21 for choice out of these 3 things. 3 typewriter tins, the grape and cable tumbler, carnival glass, and the antique picture. All right, I see Lemmy for the tumbler. Thank you, Lemmy. I see Delbert for the tins. Thank you, Delbert. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Moving along. Let me get these over to the side. And that was number 21. All right. Next set is a fun little set. It has some kitsch to it. Of course, I have to bring the kitsch. I'll show you the kitsch first. I got this adorable little piggy bank. Isn't this fun? Oh, this screams 60s, 70s to me. Big time. Look at the pretty flowers on it. It's in really nice condition. It is chalkware. It does have its base. You know, it's been used, so it has little, you know, some little blemishes on it, but overall in really nice condition. You can see the top there. Very cute. This is 1 item. Then I have a heart-shaped Fenton dish. This is a Fenton white hobnail. And it does have its Fenton sticker on there, as you can tell. It's an older sticker. It does say Fenton on the bottom. There's no number in there, so this is one of their earlier stamps. So we have that. And then we have a little set of kitsch. So there are 3 items in this next offering. We have the world's best father. Oh, this is 70s all day long too, right? I love that. Then we have a couple smaller ones. We got this guy. I think he's missing a pipe or something, and he does have a little color loss off of his foot, but he's cute, little gray-haired guy. And then we have a gray-haired granny. Look at her, she's cute. And she says, world's greatest grandma. So we have world's greatest father, world's greatest grandma, and then the little guy. So that is our next set. I'm throwing the little guy on the over. Anyway, out of that set, they are $15 each, and they are going to be number 9. $15, number 9. And I'll put them up here so you can take a look. Oh, good. I keep throwing over the little guy. This little guy keeps wanting to land on the ground. But there we go. So these are your choices for that set. That's number 9. We've got the World's Greatest set, which are these 3 figurines. We've got the Fenton Hobnail heart-shaped dish, and we have the piggy bank. And that is number 9. $15 choice, number 9. All right. He's just jumping all over the place tonight. All right, let's move these over here. I'm still here. Even though you can't see me, I'm still here. Now, what's going on with me? Oh, there we go. It went dark. Don't like that. All right. Very good. Next up, guys, I have some very interesting things that are kind of fun. I have this ceramic tiki mug. Look at how cool he is. That brings, oh, Sawdust wants number 9. What do you want, Sawdust? From number 9. We got the World's Greatest. We've got the heart-shaped dish, Fenton, and we've got the piggy bank. The heart. You got it. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Back to my next set. We've got this, showing you his butt. This cute little tiki thing. It reminds me so much of the Brady Bunch, doesn't it? Anyway, it is ceramic. It's very cool. It was a souvenir of Daytona Beach, but it is made in China. It is marked GF China. Very fun. I know the tiki is very popular. So we've got the tiki ceramic mug there. We have, this is Orchids of Hawaii is the manufacturer. So we've got our little hula girl there on this tall, what I'm assuming is a vase. Very, very nice little piece. It does have a little hairline inside, does not go to the outside. It's just right here on this little lip, doesn't go through. But it does have that really pretty, be a beautiful vase. Does have some cool crazing. I love that. But Orchids of Hawaii is that one. And then, bye Sawdust. And then the last thing in that set, I never saw one of these before. You guys might have, but this is Bokar Coffee Supreme. I know a lot of people really like to decorate with the tins and things in their kitchens. And then it has the beautiful advertising. Yeah, I know, right, Patrick? It has the beautiful advertising here. So all of these, or each one of these, is going to be $13. And again, it is choice. They're all choice tonight. $13, number 26. And I'll show you these items real quick here, so you can take a look at them all together. $13, number 26 for each of these. Right? It's perfect, right, Patrick? $13, number 26. At least we didn't double up. Number 26. Finny. Thank you. All right, so moving along, we'll put that over there. You guys can jump in as we go along. Next I have for you, I have this fun little Italian donkey cart. Look at him, he's so cute. I love the colors on these. Look at how bright that is on the inside. So cool. It is marked Italy on the bottom. It is ceramic. And he does have a little repaired chip there on his paw, but he's still adorable. So we got the Italian donkey cart. We've got the ceramic, I call him the gold dot dog. Try saying that 5 times fast, look, because he's got the dots on his ears. His applied flowers are in wonderful condition. Nothing at all wrong with this guy. He's just adorable.
1 minute warning.
Oh, fun little figurine. Got him. All right, we'll finish off this little set here. We've got this. This is a 1950s Arnart figurine. marked Japan on the bottom. That's Little Red Riding Hood. And I'll throw one more in here. I have a little 1950s, I'm assuming, Japan jewelry casket. And all of those are going to be $10. And they are going to be number 17. $10, number 17. And those are the items you're going after. The little gold dot dog, the jewelry casket, Little Red Riding Hood, and the Italian donkey cart. And that is number 17.
And you can continue to claim in the chat if anyone is picking any of those items while we have Joni coming in from Vintagera. So thanks so much. And we do have Rebecca Higgins is claiming 17 the dog.
I got you, Rebecca. Thank you.
So thanks so much, Cindy, for joining us. You
Thank you,
do a great
guys.
job in your speed session. And now we turn it over to Joni.
Woohoo! Here we go. Here we go. On your market, set, go, right? So my name is Joni. The company name is Vintagerous. I ship from the west coast of Canada. I sell in US dollars. I sell on YouTube, on Etsy, and on whatnot. Everything I'm going to show you tonight is $12. And if you buy 3 items, I'm doing this new thing where if you buy 3 items for $12, so $12 each, sorry, anything over $30, you get $8 US shipping flat, no matter where you are, in Canada or US. So if you buy less than 3, you're going to be paying the regular shipping. But if you buy 3 items, there you go. So it's a good deal for those of you who like what I've got to show you. And if you haven't bought from me before, please go to vintagerous.com. That's where you'll find the form to fill out to give me all the information I need to invoice you. I'm also very close to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so please do go over and subscribe so you can have fun with me on other events. Invoices will go out on Saturday by noon, and if you pay Sunday, it ships out Monday. I do things Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific or at 9 Eastern on my channel. I do live sales, I do chats, I do games, I do all sorts of things. I do these showcases on really interesting finds, and I also post my schedule up on YouTube. So that's the blurb. Let's get to the selling. Yes, I know I got some cool stuff above me, don't I? The first thing I've got to show you is this Blue Mountain Pottery duck. Blue Mountain Pottery duck, red ware, really cute. $12. $12, the letter B in the chat if you'd like this duck. $12, the letter B. The second thing I have to show you is this really cute. Yes, that's a really cool picture for sure. This really cool tea towel. Isn't this cute? Veterinary surgery. It's a linen tea towel. It's got a cat and a bird and then a little puppy on the other side with a little hurt leg. Super cute. $12 for this tea towel. The letter X. The letter X if you'd like this tea towel. Letter X. All right. You like Blue Mountain? Good. Okay, guys, look at these cuties. Now, this one is for choice. So they're $12 each. You get to choose which one you want. These are worth more than $12. So this is a screaming deal. So they're egg cups, but they're heads, like sort of like the head vases. They're marked Japan on the bottom. So this one, you can see she's got a very kind of dainty nose. This one, she's got a bit of a honker, right? And she's got these little buns at the side of her head. In great shape, even though these are quite old. The only thing I noticed on one of them, there is a slight little chip right on the base, but it's nothing. Like it's not, you don't even see it, right? It's just right on the ceramic part there. Okay, so you get your choice. So just say, big nose or small nose. The letter P. The letter P if you'd like an egg cup. A lady head egg cup. Letter P in the chat. Okay, moving along. I've got a Beswick item next. If you don't know Beswick, it's an English pottery. Very beautiful. This is a really gorgeous, iridescent, beautiful little dish. I think this would be absolutely stunning as a like a soy candle, or a candle holder. So it's marked Beswick, England on the bottom. Again, great deal, $12. $12, the letter J. The letter J. Isn't a luster on the, and actually, to be honest, my camera's not doing it justice. It is absolutely stunning. The letter J for that one. All right. The next thing I have is a tonella little dish. It's really neat because it's just a sort of small flat dish. Tonella is Mexican pottery. It is marked El Paloma, Mexico on the back. A little bit faded there. Again, $12. $12. Letter A. The letter A. If you'd like this. Really cute little tonella platter. Little small platter. Like it's about, let's see, to give you inches and stuff too. It is 7 by 6. 7 by 6, just to give you a sense. Okay. All right. I have a really cool old Japanese bisque doll as well. Really neat. Now he's like a groom, right? Really cool. Lots of weather to him. Really fun little piece, especially if you like the sort of shabby chic. And guess what? He's $12. Big surprise. $12. The letter F, if you're interested in him. The letter F. Isn't he awesome? I know, he's really cool. The little glasses and everything. So cool. Bisque doll. Okay, I've got a Chihuahua. Who has Chihuahuas in the community? Hey, there's a really cute Chihuahua. It just says hand decorated on the bottom there. It's not marked, but I'm assuming it's Japan. Little cute Chihuahua doll. Again, $12. Letter I. The letter I, if you'd like this little Chihuahua. You think he's cute? Yeah, I think he's cute too. Okay, Wedgwood cup is next. I've got a little Wedgwood cup, and this is a really interesting pattern. This is called Queensware, and it's embossed Queensware, I think. Yeah, embossed Queensware. There's the mark on the bottom. I forgot now what era this is from. Maybe Nate, maybe you know in the chat. Could let everybody know, but this is a little cup. Again, $12. The letter L. The letter L, if you're interested in this beautiful, beautiful little cup. Hey, Angela. I've got lots of friends in the chat. I see there's Cheryl's here, Angela's here, PA's here, all my buddies. Excellent. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so that was a Wedgwood cup. I've got a creamer next, and this one I pulled because of Trusty, because I know he likes his German porcelain, and so this is a German porcelain piece, really pretty. Just notice the raised gold on it. So cool. And this is a marked Germany, and it's marked RS Germany. So that's the back stamp there. The one thing about having ladies behind me is my camera doesn't like to focus as well. There we go, RS Germany. It's a really beautiful, beautiful little picture. Would be so sweet with a little flower arrangement in it as well, right? As a little vase. The letter M. The letter M, $12. Hey, Dana. Yes, so gorgeous. This is such a gorgeous pattern. Okay, so that's that. And then I have clip-on earrings. I have these beautiful blue and clear arrow clip-on earrings. Really cool. Okay, so guess what? Guess how much they are? $12. And for these arrow clip-ons, aren't they fun? Clip-on arrow clip earrings. They're the letter C if you'd like these. The letter C. You see fish. Yeah, I guess it could be a fish too. I thought they were arrows, but yeah, sure, they could be fish. Anything you like them to be. That's right. So that's the fish ease earrings. And then I've got a really interesting little spoon that I found. Look at this spoon. So it's got enamel on it, some blue turquoise enamel, and it's very fine filigree work, twisted stem. Look at the little flower with the green enamel on it as well. This is a really neat little spoon. I tried to research it. I didn't get very far. I saw one player somebody called it a sugar spoon, but can't see how it would be for sugar because it would fall through the cracks. So unless it's for sugar cubes, but I don't think you would use something like this. You'd use tongs for sugar cubes. So just pretty decorative spoon, I would call it. It's an absolutely amazing shape for its age. This is definitely an antique. Just really pretty piece. That's the back of it. $12. $12 for this little beauty. Great stocking stuffer too. Letter H. I love putting this kind of stuff in a stocking because it's such a neat surprise, right? Because it's so different and so unique. Maybe a diet spoon. There you go. Yes, for sure. That's probably what it is, a diet spoon. The letter H for PA. You got it. You got it, proud American. Thank you for that, honey. And then I've got some glowy stuff. I need my fancy new light for. Here we go. So I've got a crackle glass little pitcher with a very cadmium heavy arm on it. Really cute, but it's like a yellow and an orange, so amberina type crackle glass. I'm sure from one of the Western Virginia, probably Rainbow or one of those companies. Really cute little crackle glass. So this one again, guess what? $12. The letter K. $12, the letter K for this cute little pitcher. And I forgot to say measurements. It is about 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches tall, just to give you a sense. Okay, really cute. Okay, so that's that. And then I have a raspberry paperweight. Okay, and I hope I didn't turn it off. Yes, I did. Okay. There we go. I have a glowy, very glowy lucite paperweight with raspberries in it. Very cool. The bottom of it. Fun. Hi, Buying Space. The letter D. The letter D if you'd like this glowy lucite paperweight with raspberries. Okay, and I have a fun penguin next. A fun penguin. Here we go. And I forgot to wax him. Sorry. You open him up and there's an egg inside. Really fun. So if you like your penguins and you like a little surprise, there you go. The letter G, $12, the letter G. There we go. And then last but not least, I have this beautiful shell brooch. Really cool. So it's mother of pearl and different sort of colors of mother of pearl made into very sort of funky looking.
1 minute warning.
So there we go. I'm good. I'm on my last item. How's that? The letter N, if you're interested in this brooch, the letter N. So we're all good. So if you're interested in anything, even on the replay, please let me know and we'll send it your way.
And it's fantastic. I think you might win the award for having cranked through the most items in your 15 minutes. I wasn't keeping track, but you went fast.
Oh,
And
good.
Cheryl grabbed N. All right. So thanks, everybody. And thanks, Joni, for joining us. And we turn it now over to Tiger.
Howdy! Tiger is back. And I apologize for the bad lighting. I couldn't find my ring light, but I've also found in the past that the ring light makes it even worse. So I'm going with the overhead light. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tiger and I'm in Arizona. I will be shipping this weekend, invoicing this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, around that time, because I have appointments tomorrow. Sorry about that. But we gotta hurry up because I got a lot of stuff. Totally cool stuff. So let's see what we can do. You may even like some of it. Maybe not. We are starting with the fishbowl. Now I call that a fishbowl. It's not an official fishbowl, but it's a little bit of a dish with fishies in them. And it's kind of hard to see. I wish I had remembered to bring my little background piece that I have. It's in the other room. I apologize for that. There's a fishy. There is a fishy. And that's, of course, one of the few items I forgot to measure. It is not extremely large. It's glass. It is 7.5 inches by roughly 6 inches. It's a beautiful, shiny piece. And I did have numbers, then I misplaced the numbers, then I found them again, and then I misplaced them again. So I will give you the number orally. I'm sorry, I don't have a nice written up thing right now because I'm just a scatterbrain that way. $8, number 3 for the fishbowl. $8, number 3. It's got some blue and some greenish tones in there. It's really nice. It looks nicer, believe me. Everything looks nicer in real life than it does on the YouTube screen. So, what else do we have? And yes, I'm going to go really fast because I'm used to watching all my videos at twice the speed, and now I'm going to talk at twice. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to talk at twice the speed. I cannot do that to you. With my accent and everything, it's hard enough. I do have, oh yeah, this is a beautiful piece. It is the Indiana glass candy dish. And this is one of the few pieces. I just looked at it in the not natural light, and looks a lot nicer than it does in the natural light. It is a beautiful piece and it is in excellent shape. It is roughly, I think, about 8 inches tall with a lid on, 7.5 inches wide and 5.5 inches across. It is, yeah. I mean, I don't have to really explain it. It is just a beautiful piece. It feels in real good shape. I couldn't feel any chips or any flea bites on it. And I'm letting this go for $20. $20, number 21. $20 for this absolutely pretty piece. And yes, I know there's a lag. I will be watching the chat. So whenever you're ready, if you want the item, put in the number. That's fine. $20, 21 for this absolutely beautiful piece. That was my second one. Actually, I don't need to count them because I have a time limit. Then I have an amber crackle glass little creamer or little bud vase, whatever you would like to do with it. It's only about 5.5 inches tall. And I still haven't gotten the batteries replaced in my black light, so I'm not sure if it glows or not, but I don't think it would. It's just a regular amber, and I was told amber is a fall color, so I waited till fall. So there is this piece. It's just a totally cool piece. Yep. I mean, all my pieces are totally cool, but some are cooler than others, right? $7, number 11. $7. Number 11. Thank you, Patrick. Yes, that's what I've been saying, but people don't listen to me. We're still working on the whole clear glass thing, too. What can we do, right? So that was number 11, $7 for this totally cool amber crackle glass piece. What else do I have? I have, let's see, more cool stuff. I have another crackle glass piece of my own personal collection. This is a purple crackle glass. I don't know if it's kind of large for a creamer. It's small for a pitcher. It could be a vase. It could be either one of them. It is, what did I measure? 7 inches. 7 inches tall. It's a beautiful purple tiger purple from Tiger's Purple collection. Not too many of these make it on the market. Tiger keeps talking about bringing personal pieces, but somehow I just can't. I try, but I can't. But this one, yes. And this one we're going to let go for, where is it? $13. Lucky 13. $13, number 4. $13, number 4. It's a totally cool piece. I mean, look at the shape of the handle. And it's and on the camera it looks like it's lighter on the top than on the bottom. In real life, it's hard to see. Okay, Geneva, thank you very much. Appreciate that. What else do we have? I have this totally cool sugar Nippon dish. I know I had in my sale recently, but I figured I'll bring it here because it is too nice to ignore. Now, it is not marked, but all the research I've done, I've seen those as sold as Nippon, which would make it an antique. And look at the shape. I love the handles, and also the handle of the lid, the white shape. It's got this beautiful, absolutely beautiful flower design, and even the gold is still there. A lot of times the gold is rubbed off from the use, but this gold is still there. It is just absolutely beautiful piece, and this one can be yours for just $8, number 7. $8, number 7. Right, Nancy? That's what I was thinking. That's why I believe the whole Nippon thing, because it does match, and it has some discolorization on the bottom. It's got some little brownish, which is, it's not broken. It's just the way it's in some crackling. It's just it looks its age, but it's still beautiful, and it's still in really good shape. That's why I figured I'd bring it again and let you all decide. Next, we do have, and I gotta learn to go with an order of my book, because otherwise I keep looking. I have this totally cool pug plate. Ain't he just cute? And it's the Puppy Love Danbury Mint. And this one I'm letting go for $7, number 6. Right? I was thinking of Louis. $7, number 6. Just too cute. Just too cute. Those pugs are so cute. And we also have an absolutely cool glass dish. Now this, it's kind of a greenish speckled glass. It's got a little handle piece on the back here. It's really hard to hold up. I don't want to drop it. It is a real nice quality. It's got a crimped edge. Here's the bottom. Now I do not know if this is a Murano or not. I'm not counting on it to be, but it could be. It's possible. I mean, it has the feel of it. It has the vibe, so it's possible. And it is about 7.5 inches across. on the largest, on the round pieces. It's a little less, of course, on this side. This totally cool piece can come to your house for just, where did it? I just had it in my, $12, number 8. $12, number 8. For this totally cool greenish, whitish, speckled glass bowl. There's that. What else do we have? I'm running through this as if I only had 15 minutes time for the sale. Go figure. How did I come up with that idea? I have 2 absolutely stunning espresso cups. In fact, I think I bought those at a live sale, or maybe I bought those somewhere else. I know I bought some at the live sale once. They're just really cool. And there's the bottom, they're not marked. And they also have, of course, their saucers with them. Here's the saucers. That's what it looks like. And again, I gotta be careful. I only have 2 hands, and I don't want to drop it. But these are, I just love this design. That's why I picked them up when I saw them. And I used them for a little bit, but I have so many cups and mugs, and my house is just too small. So these can come to your house for $10, number 5. $10 for the set. I'm not only giving you one, I'm giving you both. Well, plus shipping, of course. And I'll send them your way as soon as I'm ready, which will probably be Saturday, Monday, after the invoicing thing. But they are cool. But then I love espresso cups. That's me. I also have, since I love to ship fragile stuff, more glasses. These are rocks glasses with stars on them. There's Mary Pickford. And see how you do that? They have the name and the picture, and then you see the star on the other side. There. It's harder to see on the video than it is in real life. And this is a set of 3 different ones. It should be 4, but I don't have the 4th one. I only found those 3. I think this is that the same ones? No, that's Harold Lloyd, Mary, Roman Navarro, Mary Pickford. So these are different ones. Hi, Bismarck. Bismarck is coming to say hi, wondering what's going on here. He's not used to me doing this in the evening. Here we go. There's John Barrymore. And he's wondering where his food is. Douglas Fairbanks and Charlie Chaplin. There you can see the pictures. Now this is a totally cool set of 3 that can be yours for $9, number 1. $9 for all 3 of these totally cool movie star rocks glasses. Number 1. And I was thinking it's not Libby. I don't think it's Libby. I don't see the L on there. Whoops. That was that. Hey, Mister. And what else do we have? Ooh, I have this totally cool Mexican fish plate. That was another one of those items. And this is a pretty long, I think it's 13 inches long total. Isn't that a beautiful piece? The colors. Hey, Dana. Here's the back. It's not signed. But
1 minute warning.
Thank you. And this piece can be yours for just $10, number 9. $10, number 9. $10, number 9. And one more item, since we got Halloween coming up, I have this Ray Dunn Wicked Witch purple bowl. It's a big one. And this one, where is my... oh, I think I forgot to write that down. This one, $10. Number 19, $10. Wicked Witch, Ray Dunn. Here's the bottom. Purple inside. Bowl. Yeah, you. And that
Awesome.
was it. Thank you so much.
We got Dusty Moose is taking 19.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you,
All right.
Patrick.
Thanks so much for joining us, Tiger. All right. I've got a timer for myself, so we'll see what I can crank out in 15 minutes. Maybe all 2 items. So starting off, if people have followed my channel in the past, I've done a lot of things with mystery boxes, mystery packs. I've simplified things down, and I've created only an ephemera pack. I was doing small packs that included other things, smalls, things like that. I've simplified it. I now have an ephemera pack. It is $10. It includes shipping. I've pre-made 7 of these. So I actually have 7 of these available. I have for the $10, you will get a set of ephemera, which is going to be valued at least $20. And I opened one up to show what's in there. At least in this one, they're all different, but this one has a vintage recipe card. It has a World War II ration coupon book. It has an ink blotter. It has a cigarette card. This one has a 1905 postcard. It has an unmailed postcard and another unmailed postcard, a little game piece with the letter A on it, a little trading card with Ariel, a little envelope of fabric cutouts. These are ducks, a little cartoon from a vintage magazine, trading stamps, and a crate label. So that just happens to be this one. I have 7 of these made. So if more than one wants them, they are $10. That includes the shipping. You just give me the letter N. Letter N gives you the ephemera pack. I have 7 of them available, $10, and you get at least $20 worth of stuff. We've got Nate on the in the chat, and so Nate, I am solely responsible for Nate's Not Geld collection. If you are not familiar with Not Geld, you can have an instant collection here. So Not Geld, and we just had Tiger on the chat as well. The Not Geld was issued in Germany after World War I, when metal was unavailable currency. They couldn't make coinage, so they made paper versions of the coinage, and they're all little works of art. So this one is 10. They were usually done by the city, so this one I guess was from Heller, St. Gushwein, St. Johann, another one. What you get is a random pack. You'll get 3 for $10. You will get one that is art on one side with text on the back. You will get one that has art on both sides. And you will get one that is single-sided. So these are just 3 random ones that I happen to pull. So you will get a random set of 3. And if you want an instant Not Geld collection, that is $10 for the set of 3. And there are 9 of them available. So if you would like to get Not Geld, you get a random set of 3 for $10 by giving me the letter U. U, $10 gets you a Not Geld collection. I also have some choice, but I did mine a little bit differently than Cindy did. So what I'm going to show you are the items, but I'm giving each one its own letter so you can claim it. This is a set, or not a set. These are 3 things that are similar. What they are old developing papers for photographs and for postcards. So these are postcard papers, quick printing paper. Azo can be developed by gaslight. You can see right on the bottom of this one, they expired in 1917, or no, is that 1913? Looks like 1913. So we've got this set of 24 postcards with the cool Azo label on the front. Now these are open, so that one is available. We've got Eastman Kodak sensitized paper, 24 sheets, 4x5. It has a seal on it, but it has also been opened, but the paper is in there. And then this set of sterilized paper is slightly larger. It's 5x7. You can see there's a little bit of a curvature to that one. This one had a date of, it expired in 1922. So you've got some great industrial pieces for display. So you've got the large 5x7, the smaller Kodak 4x5, and the Azo, which looks like it's also 4x5. They're $5 each. And if you want the Azo with the artwork, give me a letter I. I gets you Azo. If you want the smaller Kodak, give me X for X-ray. Again, these are $5 each. And I see Tiger is taking I and X. And then for the larger, the 5x7 from 22, that is the larger one with the curvature. Also $5 is letter O. So that is I, X, and O for the three. And it looks like Tiger is going to claim all three of those. So thank you, Tiger, for picking those up. Keeps things simple. Also picking up, I have a cool collection of, they were sold as a set because they were all red. It's a very odd way to sell your collection, but whatever. It makes them great for showing off. They're books. They're old books. So I'm going to start, again, it's going to be by choice, but each one will have its own number. So we've got the book. This one is older. So this is the book of 750 Bible and Gospel Studies. This one, unfortunately, the cover has fallen off. Its a copyright is 1909. So we are at a true-fledged antique. It basically gives you categories and then things, Bible verses that support those. So the Christian, a soldier, his captain, Hebrews 2:10, Joshua 5:14, his comrades, his armor, his enemy, three great foes, the world around us. So if you want to find individual concepts within the Bible, you've got that. I'm pairing it because it's falling apart. I'm pairing it with this one, which is the Sacred Songs for Little Voices. This one it's a songbook, as the name would imply. It is a songbook that has a copyright of, I should put this on the note because I have to look at each time, 1912. So the 1909, 1912, this is one lot. A Silent Thoughts book will be a separate lot. This one is, this is great for teachers because what this one is, it's compiled by the University of Nebraska, copyright 1918. To the American boys and girls of today, the men and women of tomorrow, the thinkers of the future, this book is affectionately dedicated. Silent Thoughts is a collection of the choicest gems gathered along the way and placed in this volume that it may be helpful to everyone who reads them. And when you go into it, there's just little pithy phrases. Let the light of truth lead. The trouble with some people is that they never bring their backbone to the front. So again, this is from 1918. So these are all old phrases. There's some songs, some poems. It's just a great little booklet geared for to be given to children by an educator, and it's done by the University of Nebraska. So that is another lot. The Who, What, Where, When book. This is a little bit more of a harder cover. This one was copyrighted Funk and Wagnalls. And this was copyrighted last in 1934. Initially, it was copyrighted in 1920, so they kept updating it. 20,000 Facts on Makers of History, Art, Literature, Science, and Religion. So there's some great advertisements for Funk and Wagnall in the front. And then as you get into it, it's kind of like a little mini dictionary, a little mini almanac, giving facts and information. And it's got this great graphic on the front. And then the last one is for all of you people that love math. I know you're out there, all two of you. But this is a quick figures book. I just think this would be hilarious to give to someone who either loves math or hates math. It's like the new math from 1905. So it literally gives you instructions of how to use these weird little charts to do your math. So you're supposed to go through the table, and it's basically a memorization tool. And it gives you the instructions on how to do it, beginning with 2, the first adding number, and then the first line. I had to read it like 7 times just to understand what I was supposed to do. But you're supposed to then go through these charts and progress, you know, 1 a day, 1 a week, 1 a month. It gives you, as you memorize it, it basically means that you can now look at these numbers and recall them instantly. And there's a little preface about how you need to know this because this is going to be important in business. 1905, they did not know computers were a-coming. So these are all individually available for $5 a piece. If you want the math book, letter T, it's $5, letter T. If you want the almanac, the who, when, where, what, with a cool globe on the front, that's also $5, letter J. If you want the silent thoughts, the teachers, the thing for teachers with all the little phrase sayings, you get that for letter G. And if you want the religious set with the Bible verses, but then the song book, you get the both of those as one set for $5. And you get that by giving me letter V. So those are the 4 lots that are available there. We've got this cool little, probably, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if Tiger's still out there. I thought initially that this was an Oktoberfest kind of thing, but I'm not sure if that's German dress or if that's something else, or some sort of a folk dress. There's no copyright information on here. There's no text anywhere. It's just this weird little cutout, little die cut cutout that you could set on a table as a backdrop for a display. Some great colors in there. I'm kind of looking at his hat. I'm not sure if there's, what region we are in for that, but it folds flat. Initially, this was picked up for, if you follow my channel, Tiger says it doesn't look German, could be local, that I don't know. I did start a booth, local booth, a little brick and mortar store. And this was originally picked up to go there, but I got very nervous that if I put this out there, it was going to get destroyed. Oh, maybe more Dutch. Oh, that could be. So I'm selling it here instead. So this is also $5. $5. It actually has its own little envelope to mail it in. $5 for the little Nancy felt it looked like an Austrian hat. So whatever it is, Estonia, Nate's getting creative. All right, so whichever it is, it's just a little cool colored die cut. Letter B for $5. Then we've got this. I picked up a couple of cool pieces that were all for kids building model airplanes and rockets. And this was just a cool, again, this was going to go into the booth, and I was afraid that this was going to get manhandled or just handled. It was going to fall apart. But it's a little step-by-step guide to creating a balsam model airplane. And you can see it was copyrighted 1971. So it's this little 24-page manual, very small. It'll fit into a standard envelope, so postage will just be 55 cents or whatever first-class stamp is right now. You've got all the drawings and everything of how to build your own model airplane. So great for, kid at heart, great little vintage piece. It is $5 again for this piece. For the balsam model airplane booklet, $5 by giving me letter P. If you picked this up, I can't actually sell this in the antique mall because where I'm at, everything has to be at least 25 years old. And this was the Queen Elizabeth's Diamond Jubilee. So it's only from 2012. So this little trinket dish is $5 by giving me letter M. So we've got a little trinket dish, Queen Elizabeth's Diamond Jubilee from 2012, $5, letter M. We've got some industrial. Try to not do only ephemera. So we've got some more industrial, these little boxes. Comes as a pair, the Red Devil push pins and the shaker box of new Atlas tacks. They're both in there. Oh, there's my 1-minute warning. They're both in there. Again, they both are filled. You get the 2 boxes come together for $10. So $10 for the set of boxes by giving me letter E. So that is for the industrial boxes. And the last item I will have, this is another, I have multiples of these available. I put in my Instagram that I had postcards. So these are postcards that do not have, they've not been used. So they've been unposted postcards. There is a variety of styles, a variety of locations, variety of ages. What I'm doing is selling these as a set of 10. You just get a random 10, just whatever I grab to put into the envelope. You get 10 of these for $5. So 50 cents a piece. And some of these are dating to pre-World War I era, or in some cases, like I've got a whole bunch of these from Washington, D.C., probably from the 20s or the 30s. So a whole ton of these. It is a random set of 10, so it's kind of like a grab bag, but you get a great price for that. You have 10 postcards out of the stack. I have 100 available, so there's 10 sets available. You get 10 random cards for $5. $5 by giving me letter Q. So that put me at 15 minutes. So I think I went pretty fast there. Definitely faster than I normally go. So I covered quite a bit. So I am going to actually wrap things up there. I'm going to, I will try and have some more live sales coming up. Nancy can't resist. So she gets a set. She gets a set of the postcards. I'll take care of you, Nancy. First, I want to thank all of my friends that joined me on the sale. This was just something different. We weren't really sure if it was going to work. A lot of people did not want to participate because they just didn't think they could do anything in 15 minutes. I think everyone showed that you can, and you just have to prep for it. And yeah, so like Heather said, it was just fast. So, I was watching the number of people watching. I think other things started. So when we run for across a 2-hour time frame, I don't think I would want to go much longer than that. But we just have to figure it out. So I really appreciate. Thanks, Delbert. I appreciate anybody's feedback. I'm glad that all the sellers seem to have fun. So this might be something we do again. And then be sure to watch Beth's channel, because I think she'll be hosting next month a drop sale again. So if you like that format, watch for those. And just subscribe to everyone's channels that participated, and just watch when they do sales. Joni does her sales every Tuesday night. Tiger does sales every, I think, Thursday. I'm sorry, Tiger, Thursday during the day. So I don't ever get to see them, but I want to say Thursday, but maybe it was Tuesday. Katie does them off and on, and she joins other people, and she's on other people's channels. Beth is always on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So you can always catch her on Thursdays. So definitely, watch all the different channels. The last thing, 11 a.m. on what days, Tiger? I gave two different options because I can't remember. The last thing I wanted to close up on is, this is again something I started at the beginning of the hour, and I wanted to repeat it here for those that are still here and may have missed it at the very beginning. There is something that I am doing that's a little bit different. If you've watched and follow some of your favorite resellers and their content and their channels, there's all the different ways to support them. So there are memberships through YouTube. There's memberships now or subscription through Instagram. You can do buy me a coffee. There's all these different little ways. And I've never done any of those because most of them require then to give extra content. And I just struggle to put out enough content for everyone, let alone having like a little subset. So instead, once a year, I started this last year, so it's only the second time, but once a year, I'm offering kind of a little subscription, kind of a program. It's a little bit of a thank you to me because it gives me extra income, but you're getting something out of it as well. And it's tied to the postcards again. So what I'm doing in this case is Postcard of the Month Club. So what I've saved are postcards that have actually been posted. So the Postcard of the Month Club, you again get one, big surprise, one postcard a month, but I send it to you in an envelope. I don't try and mail it. I send it in an envelope. They will always be a vintage postcard of some era, and they will always have the stamp on them, and they will just have a mix of different. So these are just some of the ones that I pulled that will be used in the program. Last year, I had a couple people purchase them as gifts for other people, and a couple people purchase them for themselves. The cost is actually pretty comparable what you'd pay if you were actually getting them by yourself. but the program is structured in the sense that it's also kind of like a thank you, a subscription, that it's kind of like a membership to me. So it's a one-time purchase. You can either do the annual program where you'll get 12 postcards a year, or you can do the half-year program and get 6, where I send one every other month. So it'll still run the year because, again, I'm only offering this once a year. But those are just random ones that I pulled. If you're interested in the annual program, it would be $50 a year, and that includes all the shipping and everything. You just automatically get, if you do it as a gift, they get a little card showing that it was a gift. Y is I would get you a yearly program. So $50 gets you 12 postcards throughout the year. And if you want to do the half program, give me the H for half. And that gets you 6 postcards for $25. And you get that one every other month through the year. And if you want me to start it before Christmas, I can do that. Otherwise, they'll start in January and run through the course of the year. So those are just programs that I'm offering and I wanted to offer here. So we are just past the 2-hour mark. Again, oh yes, I'm sorry. Cindy is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. I didn't have the cheat sheet in front of me and I couldn't remember who all was even part of this. And Nancy, I think Nancy was she used to do hers really late on Thursdays, and I'm not sure where she's landing on hers now. So just subscribe to everyone and you will find all of them. Oh, and Beth is also Sundays at 12:30 and then Thursdays at 6 Eastern. So please follow all of my friends and appreciate you joining me here. I appreciate you giving me your time and putting your trust in Trusty Huckster. Again, thanks everyone. And I will be doing these again. I will have some regular sales as well. So just keep out. And I am trying to post some new content to prep for the Dachshund sale, or the Dachshund fundraiser, December 1st. So watch out for that. Everybody have a great night and talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.